Hello my dandelions, welcome back to Dandelion Yoga, your virtual yoga studio. I was going to do a yin practice. I've just done a traditional asana practice for you guys, and my initial plan was to do a yin practice afterwards, but I'm really feeling a meditation today, and I have some really nice tea that has been calling my name. It's nice and warm in my very cold garage. So I think instead we'll do a tea time meditation. So with that said, stop the video here, grab yourself something nice and warm to drink, in something that's nice for you to hold, something for you to hug, and I will wait right here. And when you are ready, you can press play again, and we will go ahead and get started. So you should have your teacup now. I also have my infuser still in my tea. I've got about 2 more minutes of infusion before I can drink this, before it is optimal flavor. And I've got a little dish to put my infuser in. For people who are curious, this is a blend of all sorts of spices, so I guess it's more of a tincture. It's got a little bit of orange, some eucalyptus, some cardamom, ginger, a couple of other things, mint in it. So it's just a variety, an amalgamation of things that are warm and lovely and that smell good. So that is what I have today. If you want to share what kind of tea you have, what your favorite brand is, or what your hot beverage of choice is, please feel free to make a comment on the course, make some recommendations for people. And you know, that information is useful for me too, because I can steal some of your teas. But let's go ahead and start. We're just going to start by focusing on our teacup. So we're not in a rush today. We're not here to throw ourselves into, you know, the deep, wide world of meditation. We're here to have a lovely experience and to kind of just slow down and give ourselves a little bit of time just to bond with our teacup and with the experience of having a cup of tea, maybe after a hard day, maybe just on a cold morning, maybe just because you need a cup of tea. It's one of my favorite things, is pulling the infuser out. So what I want you to do, just to start, is look at whatever is in your cup. Just hold your cup in your hands if you can. Mine is a little bit hot, so I'm gonna brace it on my legs where I've got some lovely padding, and just kind of hug my cup here. And take a look at the visual of my cup. So look down at your cup, look at the color of the liquid, look at the way that the light reflects off the surface, or maybe you have a nice dark brew and it's almost like a mirror. You can see yourself in it. Maybe you can see all the way down to the bottom of your cup. And just take the time to notice. Notice the way that the liquid moves. Maybe as you gently move your cup from side to side. Notice the steam rising off the surface. Notice everything about the cup that you've chosen. Notice the color of it in comparison to the beverage inside. Notice the flaws. How the cup feels in your hand. The warmth of it. letting that warmth really seep into the palms, into the fingers. And if you're sitting on the floor like I am, you can even take your cup and press it just to the center of your body here. Really hug it to you. Just be careful not to spill. But really hug it to you and feel that warmth seeping into the core of the body. Maybe bring it up. Bring it up to your chest. And feel it. My cup is a little bit too hot to press it to my temple, but sometimes it's nice, if the temperature is right, just to press the cup against the cheek, against the temple. Maybe just bring it to your face, let the steam rise up. And here's a good time for you to close the eyes and just breathe in the scent of whatever it is that you're drinking. And if you've got a collection of things that make up your beverage, kind of like I do, see if you can pick out the individual smells. Pick out the smell of each ingredient. The aroma. If you've got coffee, you can always see if you can pick up the smell of any of the tasting notes on your bag of coffee, whether it smells sweet or juicy or, pineapple-y or whatever it is that they've advertised your coffee to you as. And then very gently, very, very gently, just blow on the surface. Let the breath meet the surface of your tea, of your coffee. Feel the way that the current of your breath changes the current of the steam. Give yourself the time just to enjoy that sensation for as long as possible. We're really resisting the urge to taste here. Really kind of falling into this idea that we are holding in our hands something that is comforting and warm. Something that is meant to be enjoyed in a slow pace. And then when you're ready, without tasting the tea, just bring the cup to your mouth. Press the rim of the cup against your lips. Really studying the sensation of the lips against the cup, of the action that you take just before you sip the tea. Maybe tilting the cup just so that the liquid touches your lips. And taking just the tiniest taste. Feeling the sensation of the liquid on the lips. Letting whatever flavors you pick up just mellow out on the tongue. And then go ahead and take a proper sip. And I like to slurp a little bit. I like to get a little bit of air, a little bit of rolling of the liquid, just to see if it changes the flavor profile as well. And take another sip. And see if you can hold it in your mouth too. So hold the liquid in your mouth, press it into the space between the tongue and the roof of the mouth here. Swish it over to the sides of the tongue. Again, seeing if you can pick up on the different flavors of whatever is in your cup. And you can close your eyes as you do that too, really honing in on the flavor. Really enjoying the sensation of the tea. The way that the scent of the tea impacts the flavor. Or the scent of the coffee impacts the coffee. And you can flip between your senses as well, going back to looking, going back to holding, to touching, to experiencing. To tasting. Maybe just hugging it to you again. And then using your tea as your focus. You'll close your eyes, letting the remainder of the world just fall away. Until you feel like you are sitting in empty space. You and your cup. And you can hang out here for as long as you would like in the quiet. Just occasionally sipping your tea. Feeling the warmth of it in your hands. Letting everything seep into the body. And I recommend that you stay here long enough to finish your cup of tea. And then maybe you can fall into a couple of moments of quiet, traditional meditation afterwards. And if you decide to do that, I would love to know how it goes. And I would love to know how it compares starting your meditation off with your cup of tea as opposed to sitting down and getting right into your meditation. So I hope that you have a wonderful practice. I hope you have a wonderful meditation and a wonderful cup of tea. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and for watching this video and doing this meditation with me, for taking this time with me. And we'll bring our hands to our hearts, thumbs to the third eye, reminding us to have kind and loving thoughts, to our lips, reminding us to have kind and loving words, to our hearts, reminding us to have kind and loving intentions. We'll take a moment just to bow to the efforts today. Bow to your cup of tea, even, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.